befuddling me. So we are halfway through, just about. Almost halfway through. Where my Virgo's at? From the front to back, you feeling that? Put one hand up. Like this one, there is like literally nothing. I'm not gonna waste time and minutes with this one. This is, we all know Virgo is our great friend. They love doing things with people, love being there with people, but they're very critical, very uh passionate for the ones they love. But Virgo is a sign of service. Virgo is a sign of service. So when you have a sign of service, what you do? Act of service to show you love them. Show you that they love them. I'm sorry. They do acts of service to show you that you love them. They love you. There you go. There we go. So I'm not gonna waste time on that one. There's nothing else but the words of affirmation. You can make it feel good, feel bad, certain things, gifts of love, doing gifts and everything, that's a good thing. And good thing I'm talking only sunshine only here. Quality time, that's quality time. But like I said though, always said several times, Virgo is the earth sign, so they don't necessarily need the quality time to be happy like that. You know what I'm saying? Physical touch. I heard Virgo be some freaks, but that's only after you get them up to a certain point in time and speed. When you get them to that point in time and speed, you know what I'm saying? And how they want to be loved. Obviously, if they're active service, they're doing things, like I said, you can't do things for them while they do things for you. In regards to that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little hard to compete. Who's gonna do dishes first? Who's gonna take out the trash first? You know, it's not gonna happen. Words of affirmation. I mean, that could be a thing. Virgo is a sign that you can't criticize because they don't do wrong. They do the criticizing. You know? Hmm. Wants to be loved. Gifts of love. Hmm. Nothing about that screams their laborers with their hands doing things. There's nothing about that really screams that they need that some gifts to make them feel good about themselves. Quality time though, I think I'm leaning more towards quality time this one. Why is that, you say? I don't know. I'm reaching for it right now in my head. We actually have someone, we actually have a Virgo that's actually caring about you, to do things for you and to criticize you. But the thing about that is they have to be around the people that they want to criticize. So even though they're giving that criticism towards you, you can't walk away, and that bothers them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be there and take that. Take that, take that. Yeah, because physical touch, again, that's something, nothing screams, like nothing that says, I have to be touched, or I want to be touched, or I want to touch you. Probably shows. See, so this one would be a little rough one. Yeah, not rough. That one should be easy peasy. So I'm halfway through now. As I'm thinking, what do we have here? What's next? Libra. Man, this one should be relatively easy. Libra, another air sign, as I said before. How they show their love? Acts of service. Libra is not known for doing work. Libra has the same. Libra, ruled by Venus, just like Taurus. They're more about the pleasure, the luxury of life than the work. Because even though Taurus is a worker of the zodiac, they are also known for being lazy as well and embellishing the goodness that they have or the hard work they made. You know what I'm saying? You know, this astrology stuff is pretty harsh at times. Still be mad at me for that one, guys. But show the love, yeah. How you show the love? Act of service. They're the diplomats of the zodiac, who loves compliments, sucks for a good compliment, sucks for a good compliment. They love the flamboyant stuff. The funny thing about that is they like the attention, but not necessarily the attention. They really heavily enjoy the quality relationships. They are a sign of relationships of the zodiac. So how they show the love is through quality time. They show the love through quality time. Definitely act of service. I said physical touch, nothing but that really screams that. But the very social, like being outgoing, being friend of the friends, friend of people, hop around, talk all the time. So word affirmation, that could be a thing, but that's not how they show the love. But they give it to everyone, openly, freely. Quality time. Point blank period. I don't know why I'm arguing this. Libra is a sign of relationships. They do best in a relationship. They feel at the happiest when in a relationship. Quality time should be the given there. And how they want it to be loved, like they like nice things. Again, same thing with Geminis. You do more stuff for them, they can do more other non-stuff. Be lazy, you know. A word affirmation. Actually, no, it's funny. It's funny because as I'm going through, these air signs are so difficult. Because at first I was thinking they want to be bossing things, you know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is, a lot of Libras I know actually aren't like very flamboyant or boisterous with the looks. They're actually very plain and basic, and like they enjoy good stuff, but that's not a necessity for them. You know what I'm saying? Physical touch, like to be touched in the relationships. This one actually, I want to say actually, I would, I'm going to leave it here in the quality time. The thing about that, the funny thing about that is like I see the gifts of love being a nice thing for them. You buying themselves to be nice, but I also see that they spend more time, the quality time in the relationship. So when they're more alone with a person, that or physical touch will be more along their lines than gifts of love. Like I said, most everything I do for my astrology research, I'm always testing and listening, taking notes from other people doing stuff. And like I said, funny thing is, most of my Libras that I ran into are not really that big on the gift stuff. So interesting, interesting, interesting indeed. You damn air signs. Okay, where we at here now? We have Scorpio. Scorpio, a very passionate, intense friend sign. They love to love. Love so hard, it might kill you. Oh, e. Man, I love what Scorpio mean. All right, so active service. Scorpio is a sign, like I said, that actually they actually are known for being really good workers. They're very good leaders when they're in charge of doing things. But for how they show their love towards someone else, be active service, interesting. That's an interesting one. But that's like maybe in the middle. Words of affirmation. I look at the camera for this one. Look at the eyeballs. Words of affirmation. They have a very sharp tongue. They cut when they're being harsh. They cut deep. Easy peasy. But that's not how they give it compliments, say nice things. Not necessarily not saying nice things, but like saying things that actually empower and invigorate the other person in the relationship. Hmm, intriguing here. Intriguing here. Man, this joint get real heavy over here. Gifts of love, not showing love. Flowers and other made gifts by hand. Nah, it's funny because actually, zodiacally speaking, this is actually a sign of sex and lust, driven by physicality. No, driven. Air quotes for my. I mean, put this Spotify. I don't think this though. This is one you guys see this chart going on. Actually, funny thing about this, I think this might be a physical touch one. I'm thinking more along the line of quality time because they're very passionate, keeping close to people, but they also Scorpio is a very reserved sign. They actually like to need a long time as well too. So actually, I think, zodiacally speaking, this one's going under physical touch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's a final answer. I think it's a final answer for that one. Yeah. How they want to be loved. I mean, it's funny because I say go on these actors, words of affirmation. I'm gonna just bypass just these top three because the biggest things drivers in this for Scorpio is the intensity of love that they show with people they love. They're very possessive, very jealous. When things aren't being demonstrated towards them from the people they care about. Excuse me. And physical touch, do they need to be touched? To be shown love, to feel the love, that's how they want to be loved. Honestly, I think quality time is a bigger driver for them. Even though, like I said, they want to be loved like that. They can pull away when they feel like it's time to pull away, but they want to spend that time with people they love. Very intense, very emotional, very driven by the loved ones to be around them, you know? So, and then even with the whole sex thing, you kind of need someone to be around for the sex thing, you know what I'm saying? So, quality time to that. Hold hands, that kind of stuff. Okay. Sagittarius are air signs or fire signs. Always doing new things, new adventures in life. We're constantly moving around. Active service. Moving on. What else did they do? New experiences, new adventures, doing things that higher learning, adding things into the repertoire, experience, wisdom, doing things. So going that route, active service. They're doing things for you when they're around. Because Sagittarius is a sign that likes, like I said, likes to roam. They're great talkers, great communicators, very optimistic. They give people the benefit of the doubt more often than not, or they should. That's a very Sagittarian trait. They look on the brighter side of things, even when things look bleak and dismal. Okay. So actually, I'm kind of feeling the words affirmation for them. Kind of feeling that. Gifts of love? No. No. Quality time. Consider the fact that they're always roaming. Unless they're roaming with someone, you may or may not even see your Sagittarian friend for a year and a half or some change. Because they're doing stuff, making themselves happy. Yeah, I think words affirmation could be it. Like nothing screams anything directly for anything else directly for Sagittarian other than words affirmation. Sagittarians are great workers, more from what I see, but most of the jolly good times, probably showing people interactions when they're around them is by doing stuff. So Sagittarians like Gemini, they're great when they're around, but when they're not around, you see them when you see them. So it can be quality time there. So they also can't be physical touch either, because they're not around. When they're around, but not around. You know what I'm saying? They're doing stuff. Gifts of love, not that. Nah. Okay. Final answer. The only other thing I can think of is active service that actually screams for the Sagittarian. But they're a air sign or fire sign for a reason. Thinking, doing stuff, movement all the time. Emotionally detached, doing things out and about. So that one has to go there. It has to go there, guys, right? You agree? Let me know down in the comments below. Appreciate that. Wants to be loved. Sagittarian, even though they like doing all the adventure, not gonna self exactly, they like doing the adventure stuff with people. That is true. What makes you feel like they're actually showing things about how things happen. They don't want to be told restoration, or be told they're doing a good job of what they're doing, and how they're enjoying their life out and about doing stuff. Sagittarian, actually, there's one thing right there I did hear. Is that, not here, I read that Sagittarian is actually one of the signs that are known for being great lovers in the bed sheets. Being around, hopping around, experiencing things. Promiscuity. Saying the word. It's not coined right here. Promiscuity. Let's get this shit champ stamp to myself. Tramp stamps. Okay, active service now. Doing stuff for them so they actually can live the life they want to live. Sagittarius is not a sign for known for being lazy as well. Like that's the difference between like having a Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra. The Gemini and Libras, they want things done for them so they can keep living their life. Because they're also having that moniker of being lazy as well. Move on from one thing to the other, being flighty. Whereas, again, Sagittarius is actually to be known for being a Virgo too. Gifts of love. Nah. Let's buy him a new travel bag, something like that. Ticket, plane trip. Man, this can be a rough one. I want to say, well, man, when I think about it, quality time matters to them when it's coming to them, not them giving it to someone else. But words of affirmation also something for them that matters too, because, like I said, they're very optimistic. And the one thing about having highs of any emotion is that it's easier to be brought down and come off the high because of that. With great highs of emotion come great lows. This one actually a little rough. This one, nothing is telltale for this one. Words of affirmation of quality time. Telling the Sagittarian they're rough, they're bad, they're not doing anything good, useful, really upset them. They're very blunt. Tell you how it is. Interesting. I really want to say words of affirmation. Quality time is a good one. It's like right behind it. So right there, right behind it. These damn air signs. Air sign is a fire sign. That's what I mean by say that. This is being difficult for no reason.